Oh, I guess it just ends like that. I forgot. That was the last song on the album. I guess it just ends. I should have done a tactical. I should have done a tactical fade there, but I thought, since the last song, it would probably come to some sort of natural climax. But I guess not. Oops. Whoopsie doodles. Who would have thought? Ooh, I'm a little chilly. I'm a little chilly Millie. Is that heater on? It is. Okay, good. Good, good. Yes, good. My monitor's at ever so slight of an angle, and it's really tripping me out. It's really freaking me out. I don't like it. But anyway. Oh, hello. There we go. What up? How's it going? How's everybody doing? What up, Bedman? What up, Grinner? What up, Cat? How's it going? Yes, that's right. It's time. It's time for another nail painting stream. I'm feeling very cozy tonight. I'm already kind of in the mood. I'm already kind of ready. I think this was the right decision. I think this is a fortuitous occasion. Yes, you can get nail painted hugs. I just held up my hand to the camera as if you could see it, but you can't see that right now. I do stuff like that all the time, by the way, even when there's not even a camera ready to go. I'll make gestures and things as if you can see me doing them. That's why we have to get the actual full model with hand tracking and things like that going. I'm just super excited. I don't know if I'm super excited. I'm a little excited. I can't deny that I'm at least a little excited. I get this chair in the right position. There we go. Hey, what up, picture? How's it going? I played through one round of In the Hunt, and what I did not realize is that game has limited continues. So I ran out of credits, and I was gonna have to start over from the beginning. I was gonna have to start over from the beginning, and I was already feeling a little. I was already feeling a little tipsy, so I was like, I don't think I'll actually do. If I went back to the beginning of the game and tried to play through again, I don't think I would actually do any better on a second run. I might even do worse. I didn't think I would actually make any progress, so I switched over to Metal Slug, which gives you unlimited continues. Maybe I'll practice In the Hunt off stream and get my skills up. It's not easy to play those games on stream. You need to keep your eyes focused on the action at all times, and you got to get into like a flow state. So you can't really read chat and go back and forth between the game and the messages. It doesn't really work like that. That's not the kind of stream I was really trying to put on, so I might even have to put a hoodie on. I'm like, it's like really cold in here. It must be freezing out. I don't know why I'm so cold. Yes, this is going to be a hand. I did it again. This is going to be a hand certification stream. Also, did that song sample something from Sonic Racers? I never played Sonic Racers. That was a Death's Dynamic Shroud song. And they sample all sorts of shit. So what's the one that like there's like a modern thing that people like, Sonic Super Robo Blast Kart, Sonic Super Exciting Cum Shot Kart or something. What's that one? I know that one's supposed to be popular or cool or whatever. Should I play that game? I know you can mod in your own characters too, which is cool because they're just sprites. So you can just draw custom sprites and slot them into the game, which is pretty nice. I could make a little I could make a little Alchemelia, a little Cardamelia. You've got your nail polish ready too? Nice. Oh man, I don't know why, but that kind of made me like a little bit. There's gonna be other people painting their nails along too? That's crazy. No, I was just like, it's a real game. It's a real game. Also, I'm sure you do browse those sites. I'm sure you browse those sites more than I do. Where's the handle on my mug? It's pointing towards, it's pointing away from the camera. It's pointed, it's the exact, whatever the side of the camera that you're seeing is like, the side that's facing the camera is on the exact opposite side. Am I just squeezing it real hard? Have you never held a mug with two hands without using the handle? It's really not that hard. You really don't have to exert yourself too much to do it. It's pretty easy. Also, I'm glad you got the save system working, in quotes. That's good. I'll look anything that's posted to the Discord. I'll look at after the stream because I forgot to open Discord, which I usually do before I start the stream, so that my status will say that I'm streaming. I forgot to open it this time, and I don't have my keyboard connected, so I can't type into my search bar Discord and find it and open it. And I don't think it shows up in the program list for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't show up in the program list for some reason. So it actually is impossible to open. I actually don't know how I would do that just using my mouse alone. It would be way too much effort. It's like the only program that doesn't show up in my programs list, and I don't know why. It's just not there. But yeah. Yesterday was a fun stream. I liked it. It was maybe not like the best stream in the world. It wasn't the most professional stream in the world, but it was good. Metal Slug 4 is not very good though. I don't think I like that game very much. It's definitely worse than all of the other ones, probably. I gotta play through 5, 6, and 7 again. Because I don't really remember those that well. TBPH. TB perfectly H with you? I don't remember the ones past 3 very well. You're still shocked that that was it? I kind of was too. I was like, really? That was the whole game? There's like nothing unique or interesting. Like all of the other ones, at least the first 3 and X, all have like unique, like something unique about them, or like interesting stages, or like new enemies, or like they got something going on. 4 really doesn't have anything going on. It has the rideable zombie mech, I guess, and the dual machine guns, but the double Uzi is basically the same as the regular machine gun, but it kind of was, it was half and half. It was mostly just chatting. I played games towards the back half. I wasn't really paying attention to them that much, but Zombot ass guns were kind of lame. I mean, it wasn't the best. It's also the kind of mech in Metal Slug. It's the kind of slug that I don't like, where you ride them and you can still die. Like, they don't have their own health bar. You can get shot off of them. Those ones are never that fun. The zombie mech didn't even do anything cool. You just shot regular machine guns and threw grenades. It didn't have like a blood laser or anything. There was nothing cool about it. It couldn't like climb around. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird that they put it in and it was just like so nothing. It was like a worse version of the ostrich. Which game has the ostrich in it? I don't even remember which one that's in. Maybe we'll play another Metal Slug game tonight. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling after the nail painting. I'll probably be really, I don't know. I'll probably be really calm and like relaxed after, so I might not even want to do that. But we'll see. No, 3/4 of it wasn't just chatting. That stream was like 4.5 hours, I think. Something like that. And I started playing games like 2 hours in, I think. It was like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it was half and half. Maybe 60/40. Maybe 60/40. The ostrich is from 3? Okay, that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember where you get it in 3. But 3 also has like a shitload of branching paths. Like every level has like a branching path that you can take, so. I remember Metal Slug 7 being pretty good. Or better than I would have expected it to be. Because I think 7 they made they pumped out like 4, 5, and 6 like pretty quickly. And then I feel like it was a while before they made 7. And I think 7 actually has some cool stuff in it. But that could also just be me not remembering right. I don't know. I'm not like a Metal Slug history buff. I just like playing them. Specifically the first 3. I had a nice cup of chai tea tonight. I mean, I'm still drinking it, but it's almost done now. That was my tea. Some nice masala chai. It was good. That's one of those teas that you gotta drink with milk and sugar. I think some teas are better. I think some teas are better raw. I think some teas are better with a little enhancement. And I think chai tea is it's traditionally served with milk and a lot of sugar. So. And I think it's better for it. I always love to get tea when I go to a restaurant because it's always so good. Like there's an Indian restaurant that opened up recently nearby. And when I went there, I got some chai tea. Oh man. Oh Maron. It was real good. Maron Amiya. I was using my cool heated mug that I got for Christmas. I got a mug that I don't know, has like a little heater in it so it keeps your drink warm. It's cool. But the annoying thing about it is that you have to I had to download it. You works through Bluetooth and you have to download an app on your phone to like control it and set the temperature. I can get updates on my tea. I can get tea updates sent to my phone by my cool high-tech mug. We're really living in the future now. I know, I got a wireless mug. It's crazy. It does work though. I usually use it for coffee. I don't really use it for tea. For some reason, I drink coffee like real slow. Like, I take small sips of coffee. It takes me a while to drink. I really nurse my cups of coffee, so this is actually really good for that because it keeps them hot. Tea I drink like pretty quickly, but for some reason coffee I take little delicate sips. I take little delicate sippies. I don't know why. What are you mad about, Bedlam? What's the angry face for? Yeah, I'm giving I'm giving Big Drink all of my data. It's horrible. I'm giving Big Drink my my info. You drink your coffee quick because you lack a fancy heated mug? Maybe you should get one. Maybe you should get a fancy heated mug. Sounds like you're the target market. I mean, I didn't get it myself, though. It was a gift, but it was a good gift. Do I bring my cup to restaurants? No, I do not bring my own mug to restaurants. I don't bring my heated mug to restaurants and be like, hey, when the server comes, I'm like, actually, can you pour it into this? And I hold up the mug and I make sure to turn the logo directly towards them. And then while I very dramatically open up my phone and say, look, I can get updates on my coffee. I can get updates on my drink that tells me how tasty it is. That requires you have money. I guess that is true. I guess that is true. Here, waiter, please. I only drink from the, just bring my own goblet out to dinner. Yes, I only drink from this, please, sir. You forgot to space it out. Which one is, I don't remember which one is P. Is it the pout? Okay. The pout with the extra, it's an angry pout with the extra little angered vein. That's what that is, right? It's like a vein popping in your forehead. That's what that's supposed to look like or represent. Because you're so mad. Weird that that's just become like a normal symbol for anger. I always remembered it from anime, and it took me so long to figure out like what it was supposed to be. I remember it took me a real long time to figure out what it was supposed to be, because I would always see like the very cartoony versions. But then I remember in like a manga or something, there's a drawing where it was like, oh, it's at like you could see like they did it more realistically as opposed to representational. And I was like, oh, it's like your veins like popping out of your forehead because you're so pissed. I get it. If you use your own cup, you can't get energy cooties. Do I have to worry about that? Do I have to worry about energy cooties? I didn't know that that could happen. Actually, I guess I did. It's basically the same as like an attached entity, a lower order life form attaching itself to your aura. There's this book that I want to read that I heard about it on a podcast a long time ago about this lady who would see the attached entities on people, the little spiritual critters hanging out, and she had like all these different names for them and these like classifications and like where they would come from and like how to get rid of them and things like that. It sounded really interesting. I always forget the name of it. I gotta remember what that's called. You like the 3 line more than the 4 one? Sure, I guess. I don't know if I have too strong of an opinion on it. I think actually I like the 4 line one better. Now that I think about it. I guess I do have an opinion. I like the 4 line one better. Stop talking and read it? What up, Yak? Maybe I fucking will, alright? Maybe that'll be the first book club book. Maybe that'll be the first book club book, bitch. House of Leaves? House of Leaves is a good book. I don't know if I'd say it's a really good book, but it's pretty good. It's interesting for sure. Stop it with the pouting. The pouting is getting more intense. I don't like it. I don't like it when that happens. Still haven't gotten a reading stream. I will do one of those, I think. I do want to do that one day. I don't know if I'm allowed to, though. I think that that's like a copyright violation. Maybe I could just not archive it, but I think that that's like you're not allowed to do that because it's like technically making an audiobook and you don't have the rights to do that. So I guess if I intersperse my commentary throughout, then then it becomes a transformative work, you know? If I intersperse my own commentary throughout the reading of the book, then it becomes more of a becomes more of its own thing. You've been scammed of your sisterly love? What are you talking about? It's right here. It's so hot when you bitch to chat. Just what I need is a Floridian. Don't start doing that too. I hope you're joking. Because I'm sure there's people out there where that's not a joke. They actually do get off on that. So don't joke about it. Because then you're going to start attracting people who aren't joking about it. Alright? You're going to joke about it until it becomes not a joke anymore. No, don't. Don't start summoning them. They show up naturally on their own anyway. You don't have to summon them. The formatting gimmick in House of Leaves is really cool, but I almost feel like House of Leaves... I feel like that guy should have written a visual novel. He just didn't know what a visual novel was. I think... What is his name? Like, Michael Zylowski or something? That guy, the guy who wrote House of Leaves, I think what he really wanted to do was like make a video game. I think he actually wanted to write a visual novel. He probably just didn't know what those were. So he made a fucking book instead. Which I guess maybe it would sort of lose some of the novelty if it were not a book, but like, I think it could have been a cooler experience. Are there any visual novels that do that? That fuck with the formatting in the way that House of Leaves does? Danielewski. Mark Z. Danielewski. Okay, I knew there was a Z in there somewhere. I know he's written other books. I think he wrote... One of them is called The Familiar. I'm pretty sure. But are the other books like that, or are they just books? All right, see, this is another one of those situations where I did not... The Familiar's formatted similarly? Okay, there we go. I was about to say, remember the soft chat rule. Don't say yes or no. Elaborate on your answer. I did not ask a yes or no question. You answered before I finished the question, which was not a yes or no question. I generally don't ask yes or no questions. You gotta be very specific in your answers, or I'm gonna have to give this speech every time. Yeah, because the madness induced when you try to read the Elder Scrolls as a mortal. And this is probably gonna sound really stupid. This is probably gonna sound really stupid when I say this. I never really thought about it, but I always kind of just thought, like, read the Elder Scrolls as a title. Are the Elder Scrolls like a thing in Elder Scrolls? Is that like a real object within the world of the Elder Scrolls? They are? I don't think I ever knew that. Yes, maybe? What do you mean maybe? I kind of always assumed that it was a name like I don't know, Final Fantasy or like Dungeons and Dragons, where it's like, well, I guess in Dungeons and Dragons there are dungeons and there are dragons, but like, you know, it's just like a name. You know? Or like Ultima or something like that, where it's just like a name. It's not like, I didn't really ever think that the Elder Scrolls were like a thing. You're not allowed to. Okay, don't start sassing me. Somebody's in a sassy mood tonight. I can see that much. This is supposed to be a comfy stream, alright? Don't start sassing me. I guess I started with the sass. Let's agree to an armistice. Let's agree to a sassistus. No more sassing. If you don't sass me, I'm not gonna sass you, okay? Alright? Armist sass. That's better. That one's better than what I said. That works better. That's a better one. Ugh. Your sass was coming from you feeling good, cute? Well, if it's a positive type of sass, then maybe I can allow it. If it's a you can only sass if it's a positive, if it comes from a positive place. You can only sass. You have to promise me though that it's coming from a positive place. If it's a positive type of sass, then I'll allow it. No one here knows what sassilization is? I don't know what that is. Is that like sissification? What is sassilization? Or is that like some obscure chemical process that just happens to contain the word sass in it? I'm out of tea. No? You mean maybe? See, the reason that I said no yes or no answers is because I wanted less ambiguity. Just saying maybe is not a good alternative. That doesn't solve the problem, okay? Don't be a problem-oriented person, okay? Don't create new problems for yourself or others. Focus on solutions, not problems. That's my advice. Not advice, demand. That's my demand of you, the viewer. I mean the oogler. I mean the onlooker. Sizzleificationizing. Exactly. That's how I hope you feel when you watch the stream. I hope you feel sizzleified. Is it game mode in Gmod? Oh. Yeah, I never really played Gmod. I feel like I missed the boat on that one. I think I would have actually really enjoyed Gmod, but I never really played it. I think if I actually got into Gmod, I would have been really into it, but I never did, so... I suppose it's not too late. It still exists. Like, it's not gone. When's the community poker stream? That's also a good question. When is any community stream? I don't know. That's a good ass question. Host a community server? I'd need like a guide. I would need like someone to help me figure that out because I don't even know what that would entail. I don't know why I would want to do that or what that would even entail. You're trying to make a good... Okay. We'll all wait with bated breath. I kind of want to start playing an MMO. I'm having an inkling that I want to play some kind of an MMO. I keep getting recommended MapleStory videos on YouTube, and I keep watching them. And it's making me want to just grind something. It's making me want to play some mindless grinding game where I can just run around with my friends. I can run around with my hose. Don't play MapleStory? I wasn't gonna play MapleStory. Why are you so against MapleStory? What happened? Do you have Maple Story? You have Maple induced PTSD? What a reaction. I used to play Maple Story. I didn't like get super into it, but I did play it. You hate the devs? You mean Nexon? Everybody hates Nexon. Nexon, like a awful, horrible, disgusting company. Nexon sucks. Official Maple Story servers suck now? Okay. I feel like that's probably how you have to play every Korean game. It's on custom servers. Booting up the UHSC? I don't know what that means. If that was the really awesome reference, I didn't get it. I'm sorry. Maple Royals is a good alt server? Okay. Is Maple... I was about to say... Is that... What is the retro MMO of choice? I kind of want to check out Final Fantasy XI. I know people really like that game. I know the contrarians who don't like 14 like 11, but I've never played it, so I don't know if it's any good. I played a little bit of Ragnarok too. Cookalizer? I don't know what that is. I don't get that reference, I'm sorry. I would play some Ragnarok online. I played that game a little bit too. I played a bunch of MMOs a little bit, but I never really got super into them. Alright, well now the real question is, do I make a drink now, or do I wait a little bit and then make it? I think I'll just make it now, because I haven't actually started painting my nails yet. So I think I'll just make it now, and then we can have less interruptions later. Jagex sold to an investment company for $1.1 billion? Holy shit. That's a lot of money. I didn't realize Jagex was worth that much money. I didn't realize they were $1 billion company. Rip RuneScape? I mean, that's certainly not good for RuneScape. I wouldn't say rip RuneScape just yet, but that's certainly not good for it. Mod Ash left? I don't know what that means. That means nothing to me. What was I gonna say? It's not... This is the guy? Oh, shit, okay. It's a reference to the HS part of the UHSC. I don't know what these things mean. They don't mean anything to me, Grinner. I'm sorry. I'm not like a reference getter. I don't get references. Unofficial Homestuck collection. Well, there you go. But you should have known that I wouldn't have gotten that after yesterday. I guess I could stream making the drink, now that I think about it. No, because then I have to like bring everything in here. I'm not gonna do that. It'll be way faster if I just do it on my own time. I mean, I won't be doing it on my own time. I'll be doing it on stream time because I am streaming, but you know what I meant. The company that owns Homestuck failed to support it following. Found some bougie cheese that tastes a bit like butter popcorn. Ooh, what is it called? I probably would like that. Can you give me a name of this cheese? Also, bougie doesn't really like, it doesn't read very well. I was like, what the hell is a boogie cheese? And I thought about it for a second and I was like, oh, he means bougie, like bourgeois, like bourgeoisie. Mimolette? Mimolet? Mimoletti? Can I get a slice of that Mimaletti, please? Thank you. Excuse me, waiter. I'd like a board of your finest of Mimaletti. Thank you. I appreciate that. Boogie cheese makes you dance when you eat it. No, it's made with boogers. Boogie cheese is like that cheese that's made with live maggots in it. It's made with boogers. And it's really good. It's actually really good. That's what they don't tell you. They don't tell you that it's delicious. Where is... Okay, here we go. Yeah, and Wu cheese is the scary variant. How have I never heard that joke before? How have I never been watching like a Cartoon Network show and they haven't made a blue cheese, boo cheese joke? Scariant if you... Okay, I think it is time for a break. I think we're going a little bit too far here. I think we gotta cool off. We gotta tool off for a second. We gotta relax. But yeah, I'm gonna get up and I'm going to take a quick little breakerine. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go get some Mimaletti, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some Mimaletti and crackers. And I will return. What song should I play? What song should I play? This one's long. That's what I need. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. No, I'm not playing that. That didn't look like a song, it looked like a video, and I didn't watch it. Because it was very ethnic, and I wasn't ready for that. Don't cry. Why are you gonna cry? Also, don't say that. That's racist. You can't say that. I'll get in trouble. You can't say that. Anyway, I'll be right back. Wow, I was gone for basically the length of that entire song. I didn't really think I was going to be gone that long, but I guess I put on the right song then. Anyway, okay, now we can get to the actual content of the stream. Actually, what am I talking about? This is the content. This is why you're here. I've played Star Fox 64 too. It's a great game. I should play it again soon. It's fun. It's a fun game. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm all prepared. Yeah, the hang glider thing did look fun. The hang gliding did look fun. I also finally watched that other video that you sent. The one that you sent of us smoking the bowl, of us smoking the peace pipe. I didn't cringe. I didn't think it was really that bad. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, the idea of making the video and then like actually executing on it, that's kind of cringe. The concept is cringe, but the actual content of the video is not bad. It didn't I know, and it was all Pedro. We had nothing to do with it. We were just there for the ride. I'm just there for the drugs, man. I'm just here for the weed, bro. I really didn't think it was that bad. Other than the fact that I look like the most stereotypical greasy otaku nerd in existence. I'm barely in the video, but anytime I show up, I'm just like, oh my god. This is disgusting. What a disgusting little creature that thing is. But yeah, I made a little martini. I made a martino. That's a singular martini. Is a martino. I don't know if you knew that. Not a lot of people know that. But that's how you should refer to them. It's a martino. No, that's like a really big that's a group of very large martinis. That's a group of very large martini is martinissimi. That would be very big ones. Yeah, I kind of want to listen to this. Martinote, yeah. Oh, this is so loud. Oh, because I have my volume up like crazy high for some reason. It's also really loud for you guys too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. I apologize. I thought I lowered the volume. Whoopsie doodles. Sorry. Okay, now we can relax. The upside down backwards camera perspective was crazy, but then it'll look better. It'll look like it's like from my POV, you know? I can switch the camera if you like, but last time I was told to make it look like this, so. Yeah, do you want me to like put some black bars on the side so it's like, you know, it looks more like a phone video? I'll get some Subway Surfers up on the side too. I'll rotate it like this. You want me to, how do I mime a hug? How do I mime a hug? Look, see my hands are going around. That's a hug. Feels like you're under the desk and I'm reaching to this into your safe space. Don't think that. Don't imagine being underneath my desk while I'm streaming. That's not a good thing to be thinking about. Do you want me to rotate? I can rotate the camera 90 degrees too. I could flip it, I could rotate it 90 degrees. I could put a negative filter on it. I could do whatever you want. Grab the camera huggingly like this. There. Now just imagine you're in my loving embrace right now. Imagine you're pressed right up against me, okay? There. Also, take a sip. Here. Did it come out good? Let me know. That was you, by the way, saying that. That wasn't me. That was you. You said that. You could not see. You could not see my face in the reflection. You could see my hand. That flesh is my hand. I'm not even anywhere close enough to be reflecting in the martini. Actually, maybe you could see me. I don't know. You did? That's bad. Ignore that. Ignore that. You didn't see that. Remove that from your memory. Ignore that. No, this bot is now going into the dark hole. Or I'm cutting out that part. I'm cutting that part out. Coffee's being produced? Good. Yeah, I guess we just get to painting now. This is only the second time I've done this. I haven't done it since the first stream, so... I actually probably should keep this over here. Now I'm nervous. Could you actually see my reflection in the martini? How clear was it? I don't want people to know what I look like. Okay, delete that immediately. That's just... Why would you do that? That's not real. Literally delete that right now or I'll ban you. You have 5 seconds to delete that or I'll ban you. Nobody click on that. Why would you think that that's okay? Do I have to delete that? Oh, I can ban you. I can ban you from the clip thing. That's crazy. Did you clip it too, Bedman? No. This is not a clip. I should fucking ban you, picture. Alright. Now I gotta unfrazzle myself. Now I gotta unfrazzle myself. Your desk did look cool. I did like it. Oh, shit. Alright, I gotta, like, scooch in as close as I possibly can. And adjust my... Okay, just my posture. Okay, there we go. Pulled from a dumpster? Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot how sparkly it is. Wait, what was it? What was the technique from last time? Yeah, I want to do the thumb first. Do the thumb first. My instincts were correct. My instincts were correct. Do you have to, like, shake it up? Is that, like, a thing that you have to do with nail polish? It seems way thinner than it did last time. I was about to say, I gotta, like, angle towards the camera, but then I can't see. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. I know I did it right on the cuticle. I couldn't see correctly. But look, I got this. I got a Q-tip. Which is kind of just spreading it. It's not really picking it up. It's kind of just spreading it. What about the Yeah, that's not working. That's not doing it. Okay, we'll take care of that later. I did get the cute I got this. I can stab you. I can spear you. This is what you get. This is what you get for gazing upon my visage. You get both of your eyes poked out, one and then the other. I poke it out and I pull it out and then I put it in my martini glass like an olive. And I slurp it up. Yeah, delicious itini. That's what they serve at the Haunted Mansion. They serve itinis. Classic horror comedy trick. I think that looks pretty good. I think I'm a natural at this shit. I think that's nice for a first coat. I'm not doing 3 coatings this time, by the way. I'm only doing 2. No matter how the 2 look, I'm stopping at 2. 3 last time was too many. It was too thick. It was weird. You don't deserve it? I'll be the judge of that. Four Q-tips? That's a lot of Q-tips. You only saw a pair of glasses in the reflection? Okay, that's fair. Why are you smoke? Why is that? I was about to say, why is it a disappointment? That's good. That's what I want. It's not a secret that I wear glasses. I did get some cuticle oil, but I haven't used it yet. I need to. Oh yeah, the Phantom Brave sequel comes out. I think like right after my birthday, or maybe it already came out. Should I stream Phantom Brave? I don't know. I need to play that game again to refresh my memory. It's been years and years and years since I played it. But I'm a huge Phantom Brave fan. One of my favorite games when I was growing up. Is that like... It's like barely not covered. There's like a tiny, tiny spot that's not covered. Sorry for causing anxiety. Yeah, don't joke about that. I mean, Picture Point doesn't understand VTuber culture, so he doesn't realize how deadly the accidental face reveal can be. He's okay with having his real life face out there, but some people aren't. And also, he's just the worst member of the chat, so that's kind of par for the course. He's kind of my least favorite chat member consistently, so you completely fucked it up. I'm told that I did a pretty good job on my nails for the first time, so paint everywhere except on the nail. That's not good. Phantom Brave is a strategy game made by the same company that made Disgaea, but it's really cool because it doesn't use a grid system. It uses free movement where you move in like a circle. Like there's no, it's a turn-based strategy game, but there's no grid, which was very unique at the time and still is pretty unique. I really don't know of many games that do that. But yeah, it's really cool. And the idea is that all of your characters, or your main character is like a medium and they summon ghosts. And so all of your characters are phantoms, and you need to they need to possess objects on the map. So you, like, there's a whole bunch of random objects everywhere on the map, and you make them possess the objects, and it changes their stats. based on what object they fuse with. And you can also pick all this shit up and like throw it around and use it as improvised weapons and things like that. It's a really fun game. It's really unique. But it would probably be like a 5 million hour playthrough, so I don't know if I want to start that. I've been really wanting to play that game again, and I've been really wanting to play Persona 4 again. And I gotta play Okami again. Should probably ask for help next time. No, we're not. I'm not ranking everybody. I'm just letting you know that picture's on the bottom. But I'm not ranking everybody else. How does somebody help you paint your nails? How do they do that? Do they like spot you? Is it like a spotter? They have like their binoculars out and they're like, "All right, take the shot." He's in the open. Take the shot. They're monitoring wind conditions. This Gaia kind of is a strategy game where there is no strategy. That kind of is what this Gaia is. You just blow things up. You just try to get your damage as high as possible and just nuke everybody on the map before they can move. Maybe I will have to do 3 on some of these. I probably should have prepared a little thing of nail polish remover also to clean up while I'm doing this. But I'll just clean up after, like last time. I also should I be pressing the brush down more? I don't know. I think it's looking pretty clean so far. This little tip here didn't quite... I don't know what happened there. What if everybody was ranked? What if everybody ranked each other for me? I don't want it. That's even worse, probably. That'll just start so many fights. That's probably worse. Oh, they like hold your hands? Okay, I see. Just lay your hand flat on a surface. Like, just put it down like this. You can get your desk to help you. I know, I'm trying to avoid chunking. I'm trying to avoid chunking. It does seem way thinner than it did last time. I don't know why. Maybe I'm taking too much off. I don't know. You know, I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that for now. We'll go back to it later. Just let it dry for a second. Mix it? So you do have to mix it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna shake it up. I'm just gonna shake it. Hey, we gotta play Mischief Makers. We gotta get Mischief Makers going, too. I love Mischief Makers. It's another game I've wanted to replay for a long time. There's like a... I don't know if it's supposed to be a Mischief Makers like, or like a ripoff, but there's a game called Double Shake that kind of has similar mechanics. I want that game to come out. Based on the demo, it was a little bit... The demo was a little bit more too... It was a little bit more Tumblr OC than I would have liked. It kind of had that feel to it, you know? But I'm still excited. I'm starting to realize more and more the more indie games that I play, like how difficult it is to have like actually like good cohesive art direction. It's not easy. I'm starting to appreciate it more and more as I explore. It's really not. Some people just can't help themselves. You got one hand painted and more blue splats and smears. Good. Seeing that desk did kind of make me want to just like start fucking up my own desk, but then I would just be a copier. That's like something weird, like when you're a kid that I don't know. It's never left me. Maybe because I am naturally a contrarian, but it's like when kids would like make fun of you or like make fun of other kids for copying, for being a copier. That was like one of the worst things that you could be when you were a child, is a copier. It's kind of even worse than a snitch, in all honesty. That would be really funny if that was like punishable by death or whatever, death or dishonor in like the mafia or like the yakuza. It's like that's a pinky slicing offense in the yakuza, is being a copier. When they find out that when Toshiro accidentally wears he buys the same color suit as Mifune, and they both show up to the office. Since Mifune is the senior, he accuses his underling of being a copier, and he has to slice his pinky off. I don't have my knife handy, otherwise I would pretend to do that. Which maybe would probably get me in trouble, so I guess it's a good thing I don't have the access to that right now. That one's pushing it. That one's pushing it, Grinner, I'm not gonna lie. I've worked up a decent tolerance for the puns. That one, I don't know how I feel about that one. Also, we're now moving on to the hand that's going to be in shadow because my light is over there. So I'll try to do it at a better angle. To the detriment of probably my own. Ooh, that was a good stroke. That was a solid. Look at that coverage right there. That was some good coverage right there with a single stroke. That felt good. Death. No, I think it's different when it's like tracing when you're like a little kid. That's not the same. I don't think that's really what they meant. Where do I put this? That is also a good way to that's a good way to learn. That is a good way to learn drawing when you're very young. Ah, shit. There's no shame in tracing. This one's a little sloppy. I'm trying to do this at like a better angle so that you can see it, but it's like really making it hard for me to do this. What the hell is that emote? I actually legitimately cannot tell what that's supposed to be. What is that? Dead? Why is my mouse not is my mouse fucked up? Why is my mouse not clicking? Okay, there we go. Oh, it's like okay, it's like the Family Guy death pose, but okay, I see it now. I could not read that at all from the thumbnail. It looked like a weird hand or like some kind of fucked up like Ona hole. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh god, I spilled martini. Kids are tracing AI images, are they? I don't want to believe that. You know, I guess I hadn't really considered the effect that AI would have on the youth. Now all of a sudden I'm even more sour on it than I was before. I didn't really consider that. I didn't really consider like being a child or like a teenager with access to AI technologies. That's not good. I don't like that at all, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, lots of parts of life would be easier with steadier hands. I think I have pretty steady hands overall. I think I have pretty steady hands overall. They could always be steadier, but just take some diazepam. When you're locked into a sniper battle, just take some diazepam. Am I gonna continue giving you the silent treatment? What up, Seamus? I'm not. How am I giving you the silent treatment? That's the first thing that you've typed tonight. I'm not giving you the silent treatment. I don't know what's going on. I'm out of the loop here. I'm getting in trouble for things that I didn't even do or don't even know what's going on. Hey, what up, Stone? How's it going? Was I actually in your dream? I keep showing up in people's dreams. It's weird. People be dreaming about me. My vibes were off at Denny's yesterday. Shut up. If you were really my bestie, you would know that I don't even like Denny's. You always say this shit like, and I get nervous that you're actually upset at me. Every time. I'm too sensitive. I fall for it every time. Stop it. I did not put you in a chokehold. Also, would you complain if I did? Be honest. Would you complain if I did put you in a chokehold, or would you be grateful for the privilege? Don't lie. That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Yeah, work on your jujitsu. You need to use the force of the attacker and turn it against them. You also wouldn't complain about being... Oh, well, I mean, you could... I mean, like, after the fact. After the chokehold is released. Would you be complaining in your mind? Would you be thinking complaints? Yeah, exactly. You need to be like water. You don't have to apologize about the females thing. You can talk to as many females as you like. It's okay. Also, this is making me very sad about promoting the use of AI in schools. That's like the opposite of what they should be doing. Carlos was just talking to one of our professors from college, and he was like, how do I get my students to not, like, if a student comes to me and is like, you know, AI, like, should I just not use AI to, like, write a movie script for me? You know? Like, what do I say to them when they ask me questions like that? Afterwards, you'd be holding me in a chokehold? Don't you dare threaten me with a good time. I'm too short. I'm too short to be... that doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't even make any sense. If you're gonna, like, try to, like... If you're gonna try to insult my height or something, you gotta actually, like, fucking... You can't just use that whenever. You have to, like, think about it. That doesn't mean anything. My feet would be off the ground, so... Super lazy, everyone's using Chat GPT for everything. That is very sad. I think really, though, what it speaks more to is how bad the education system is. Also, did I give you good was I a good was I a good was I a good listener in your Dreamstone? Were you satisfied? Did you feel better after describing your woes to me? Your past traumas? Is there actually a rapper named Too Short? I've never heard of that guy. I forgot, I don't have the music on screen. I haven't had the music on screen this whole time. I'm not giving credit. I'm not giving credit to Candy Claus. It wasn't a good conversation. Well, I mean, that could be like because of content or like, you know, you could have an uncomfortable conversation that's still useful. You mean it was a poor quality conversation overall? We've been listening to Candy Claus this whole time. You constantly had dream conversations with me? Oh, okay. How many cats do you have? Or do you just, like, work with cats? I've never seen these two before. Those are two completely different animals. I'm not a bad talker. I'm a good talker, okay? How dare you say that? You have some unknown number of cats? I don't know. I guess I don't really remember having, like, long conversations in dreams now that I think about it. I don't really have conversations in dreams. Menace to Society? Is that a sequel? Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Actually, no, yeah, that does look pretty good. I mean, besides the fucked up parts, but I'll clean that up later. Honey Smudge and Tuxedo Mask? Those are some good names. I want to get a cat. I'll get a cat someday. I don't know what I would name my cat. My cat. I would want to name it something funny. I would probably name my cat like Puke or something. I think having a cat named Puke would be very cute and funny. Not that kind of cute and funny. Like, normal kind. Ooh, this one's starting to get a little gloppy. It's like a little, there's like a little tiny spot like right at the tip of the nail that's not quite covered. You can't really see it, but I don't know if I can afford, another like, oh, maybe I can do this like very delicately. Actually, wait, no, maybe I can smooth it out with the toothpick. Maybe I can smooth it out with the toothpick a little bit. That's not working at all. I'm gonna stop doing that immediately. That's definitely not working. All right, I think we gotta call it quits on that. We gotta abandon ship on this one. It's not perfect, but I think trying to fix it is just gonna make it worse. Yeah, my ring finger kind of had the same thing going on. That's much more obvious. That one you can see much more obviously. We should get an office cat. Not knowing about menace to society is the most connect. That's not true at all. I mean, the first one could just be called Menace to Society with... The first one could just be called Menace. The first film could just be called Menace, and then the sequel is Menace to Society. Spirit Quest should get an office cat. I would be down for that. But first we'd have to get an office. I do actually really like having painted nails. Menace to Society 3? Exactly. I'm embarrassing myself? How? In what regard? What do you mean? You're allergic to cats? We could get a hairless cat. I would be down for that. Where can you apply for position as office cat? I mean, I think your skills as a programmer would be more useful. I think you'd be more likely to land the job if you apply as a programmer. We kind of need those. We kind of need that more. We kind of need a like actual staff more than we need a cat. It is our goal one day. It is our goal one day to have an office. Hopefully we actually do get to do that. That would be dope. It's a very unnecessary expense. Do programmers get regular pets? I don't know if I want to make that company. I'll have to talk to Picture about that. I'll have to talk to Picture about that. I don't know if I want to make that part of the company policy, but we'll see. Ooh, this one's kind of getting a little gloppy, but I'm trying to get the toothpick technique down, but I don't know if I'm like doing it right. Oh, that really fucked it up like really badly. That made it okay. The toothpick technique. Okay, I'm not using the toothpick anymore. Hold on. We gotta smooth this out some other way. All right, we'll take the L on this one. We'll take the L. It's the smallest. It's the smallest nail, so it doesn't really count. We'll take the L on the pinky finger. That one kind of fucked up. That one kind of didn't turn out so hot, but you're not supposed to toothpick the top. Well, I know that now. I just figured that out now. You used to get slapped in the head. I mean, it is a common problem that we can't see people behind us. That's true. Can you be staff? I mean, what are your skills? What would you do? We're not an open company right now, but you know enough to know that you don't know shit. I mean, that's a start at least. Mandatory morning petting of the programmers. Does it? Is that the purpose of the petting? What are you talking about? I'm listening. What are you talking about? Oh god, what is this? Do I even want to click on this? What's going on here? What is that supposed to be? That doesn't involve petting at all. No, don't start that. Don't start sexual harassment rumors when we don't even have a staff to sexually harass yet. Shut up. The act of petting, but rather by making one into a pet. No, we're not, again, that's not that kind of company. It's not that kind of. It's not. We're not doing that. It's not that kind of a company. Okay. That stuff happens. That stuff happens after company hours. All right. Yeah, all collaring happens off the clock, okay? You got to take care of that on your own time. We'll save that for the 18 plus stream. We'll save that for the after hours stream. What am I? Yeah, this is what I want to listen to. Stop it. Look, we've been over this. I'm the submissive one, okay? I'm not gonna be the one. I'm not gonna be the one who's doing any of this, okay? I'm not gonna be doing any sexual harassment because it's against the law and it's bad and you shouldn't do it. I'm not gonna be doing anything. I'm not gonna be doing any collaring. I'm the one that's gonna have the sex crimes perpetrated against them, okay? You got the order all mixed up here, alright? You'll do it. What will you do yourself? A horse walks into a bar. The bar is closed. It does over $10,000 of damage. I mean, I do already smoke cigars. They're not comically large. They're normal sized. But I do have that part of the CEO mindset already on lock. I actually just straight up can't see. Yeah, it's like really thin over here. I gotta like... There we go. That looks way better. Okay, there we go. It's still a little thin on the little tip. The little tippy tapas. I don't know. This one's not coming out so hot. That one got a little gloppy. This one's a little gloppy and a little uneven. Yeah, I'm like pulling the nail polish off. I'm like not adding more. Yeah, I don't know. That one's kind of fucked up. Maybe we will do a third coat on some of these. Emote of the day. Emote of the day. Now there's two people doing it? Oh, God. No, I'm not the CEO. Shut up. How did this happen? Yeah, I should have let that one dry. I tried to like even it out too much. I should have let it just dry. No booping. I told you, no booping. Booping is not allowed. All right, that's enough of that. I'm not allowed to say no. What do you mean? What extra? I mean, what colors? What colors do you have access to? I feel like the splats are better when you kind of just let them happen naturally. I don't even know if I need to do a second coating on this one. This one looks pretty solid. This one is fucked up. This one's good, though. I don't think I need to fuck with that one. You've been making human drawings for 5 years? Wow. I did see that you posted the OGs, the originals. Which I feel like I had seen those before, or at least very early ones. We definitely talked about this at some point. I love this song so much. It's so good. Hey, what up, Minty? How's it going? There's some good vibes. I feel like there's some good vibes in the air tonight. Well, I feel like there was some good vibes in the air tonight. I don't know about very recently. There's been a lot of fan fiction being written about me being a corrupt CEO that sexually harasses their employees, which is not true. I don't even have any employees, so it's impossible. It's going the way that needs good vibes. I see. Well, hopefully you can pick some up. Hopefully you can pick some up here then. I really like the nail painting streams. I think we might have to do this regularly. I think this might have to become a regular feature of the stream. I actually really enjoyed it. Way much more than I thought I would. It's really fun. Stop poking me. Knock it off. I also don't know if I've ever seen anybody get that excited over the color beige before. Who has employees? Lots of people? Ooh, yeah, baby. That looks pretty good. Okay, well, I mean, I did say, okay, but that's not like... Again, I feel like the stream has been moving away from that. I feel like the stream has been moving... It's been a long time since I've gotten flustered on stream. I feel like we've kind of, like, reached an agreement that we kind of don't, like, you know... We don't do that to me anymore. We don't take advantage of that fact. And no, I don't take advantage of Picture Point either. Stop with the fan fiction. Stop with the fan fiction. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's not real. You're making shit up. I'm gonna have to get more gloves too. I'm gonna have to get more gloves too. I can't just be out here wearing the same gloves all the time. These are very comfortable though. Has to take a, do they have to do that? Is that really necessary? Chat stressful. Am I? When did that happen? I don't remember. When did that happen? I don't remember agreeing to that. You added a nice blue patch? Yeah, maybe I'll just start graffitiing up my desk. I'll just start drawing random shit on my desk. Oh, yeah. Oh no, that was way too much. I'm down with the sickness. Actually, that evened out really nicely. Never mind. I saved it. I salvaged it. I'm a sicko. I'm a sicko freak. No, stop chomping. No chomps. Oh yeah. One of my friends posted something earlier. One of my friends works as an accountant, and a different friend posted, I get like one of the CEOs of the company that he works for, like, posted a tweet that was like, Sean Diddy Combs is actually a hero of mine. You may be wondering how he could be a hero, but perhaps you should perhaps you should think about this kind of stuff. I'd be willing to elaborate and enlighten you, but I actually really respect the man. He's just like, this is your boss, right? This is who you work for. It was very funny. What an insane thing to just say. I know, it was like, I feel like people are sort of losing the art or the idea of like, you don't have to say anything. You can just say nothing. He didn't have to say that. There was really no reason for him to say that, but he said it anyway. Can't wait to finish studying for 360 so you can finish watching. That is a very... What's going... You have to finish... Okay. Is the 360 necessary to watching Beetlejuice, or is that just a task you have to accomplish before you can finish Beetlejuice? Oh, the series. There's a series? Also, I don't think every CEO of a large company is a rapist. I'm not going to say that. That's maybe a little bit too far. Probably a disproportionate amount of them are. And they're probably not good people in general, but I don't know if I'm willing... I'm not going to go as far as to say all of them are definitely rapists. Got all 4 seasons on DVD? Ooh. Alright, hold on. I gotta, like... inspect these shits. The thumb on this finger is good. This one's decent. Index finger is decent. It could be better, but it's decent. This one's not so good. The middle finger might need a little bit of touch-up. These two are a little gloppy. These two are a little gloppy, but there's not really anything we can do about that right now. No, I did hear about Neil Gaiman. I did hear about that. Or Gaiman. I actually did hear about that. That's one of the few things that trickled through. Are you disgruntled, Bedman? Are you disgruntled that I'm ignoring you? That I'm now intentionally ignoring you, crunching and grabbing on me? I have the power to do that. I can do that. You're aware, right? There we go. That looks a lot better now. Okay. Now we don't touch that one. Now we leave that one alone. Overall gloopy and patchy, but better than expected. I mean, that's good. That's improvement, right? If I ignore you, I'll regret it. I don't think so. I fucking dare you. How about that? Now you've activated my you've activated my defenses. You've officially switched me from brat or from sub mode to brat mode. How about I fucking dare you, bitch? How do you feel about that, huh? How do you feel about that, punk? I also was about to say something about a Dorohedoro reference with the Cayman thing, but I missed the chance. I missed my opportunity. Well, that's the only reason why I thought it might be Gaiman and not Gay Man, because Kaiman is Kaiman and not K-Man. You never seen Dorohedoro? It's awesome. You should watch and or read it. It's actually one of my favorite series. I need to read the manga, but it's fucking sick. It's really good. I told you. What is this fucked up looking thing? Alright. A couple of these look... Some of these look AI generated. This whatever's going on the top right, that's fucked up. That doesn't look right. Whatever's going on the top right. The top left is also a little suspect. I'm not saying they are, but they have that feel to them. Yeah, Dorohedoro also it's one of those shows that just keeps going. Don't ignore you. Don't keep calling me a brat. Even though I just admitted to being one and saying that I'm feeling I'm in a bratty mood. But how about fuck you? I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it looks like it. I'm saying they look fucking weird. I'm not saying they are. I know that they're not. But they just look like strangely put together. Like the middle right one and the bottom right one look fine. But the top two, there's something weird about them. They look off. I'm talking about like the rendering of the image. Like there's just something weird about them. That is the one good thing about AI image and text generation, is that now I can use it as an insult. Now I can see something that I know wasn't made by AI and be like, that looks kind of like it was made by AI. Now I can use it as a way to describe things. It's like a specific feeling. How about your smelly brag? How about you learn how to spell? How about you learn how to type, dumbass? You can find the first series of FLCL. I mean, I can link you to a website that has everything you could ever want. I could link you to a website that has all of the anime you could ever ask for. That I don't know if I'm allowed to actually post in a Twitch chat room, but I never played Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I've seen someone else play Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, but I've never played it myself. The skull doesn't look that fucked up. You will not learn to spell. Okay, let's not. Okay. I don't want to take this any farther. Now I feel bad. Can we call a truce? I've exhausted my I've exhausted my brat tendencies. I'm ready to start submitting again. Can we call a truce? I apologize. I hope that they execute me by firing squad. That's the outcome I'm looking for. No, don't cry. Don't say that. That's the opposite. See, now you're gonna make me feel bad. Don't do that. Don't start crying. That's the opposite of what I want. I think this hand looks way better than the other one. I think the nails on the right hand came out better than the nails on the left hand. Wait, no, that's trying not trying. There's no sign. That's not true. I don't believe that. Animal Collective porn? What does that mean? Do they post something related? Do they post something related? Is that a username related to what they post, or is it just supposed to be a funny name? They don't? Okay, that's good. I was about to say, the members of Animal Collective probably wouldn't be too happy if there was somebody out there doing that. Do they post porn of the two people on the Song Tongs cover? Do they post the weird fucked up people on the Song Tongs cover having sex with each other? The mental state to pick a name like that, though. I think it's a pretty good name, to be honest. I think it's pretty funny. You realize your coffee's probably cold now? Should have gotten one of these. Should have gotten one of these, brother. A nice heated mug. Look at how sleek it is. I think this is probably my favorite Animal Collective album. Do I have to educate you people on Animal Collective Apparently nobody knows what Death Grips is anymore. Do you not know who Animal Collective is? One of the most famous indie bands of all time. Back when indie was its own genre. What the hell did I just say? Back when indie was its own genre. We've kind of moved away from that, but... in much the same way that people would, like, just call music electronica. At one point, people would just call music indie. It was indie music. Animal Collective was definitely at the forefront of that. They were a famous indie band. And now, they suck. Actually, they don't suck anymore. They stopped sucking. Shockingly enough. They were amazing, and then they kind of sucked for a while, and now they're kind of unsucking themselves, which is pretty cool. Their new music isn't like... it's not like... in it, like... during this era, and like when they were hitting their peak, like... it was like every album was like super cool and like something really interesting and going in a different direction. And then they kind of stopped doing that, and now they're sort of like... their newest music is good, but it sounds like what you would expect Animal Collective to sound like. And there was a time when you kind of didn't have expectations of what they would sound like. And that was sort of their appeal, is they would always be doing weird stuff. And their newest music is like good, but it's like what you would expect Animal Collective songs to sound like, which is sort of not... which is like not what you want from them as a group. It's kind of hard to describe, but... are you really that upset, Bedman? Are you really that upset? You're gonna make me feel bad. I hope you're not that upset. How could you be mad? Look. How could you be mad at this face? This is what you should be feeling like watching the stream. You should be calm and at peace. Alright? Where did the glasses go? They fell off. I have to make new glasses. I have actually improved glasses technology. It looks tasty. Please do not describe Putty Melia as tasty. She's not a treat for you to eat. Much like I am also not a treat for you to eat. Neither is she. Okay? The glasses fell off. I have to make new ones. Actually, I could do that right now. I said fuck you? Yeah, but in like a joking way. I didn't really mean that. I was JKing. Well, she also doesn't see because her eyes are closed. And also, you can't say that you've never listened. You can't say that you've never listened to Death Grips or you've never listened to Animal Collective anymore, because I played both of them on stream. So, how do I describe this in words? I would use the word intertwined. I would say something like Intertwined or Jumble, or like, you know those balls that they have of like a rubber band ball. It reminds me of a rubber band ball. Ooh. Now DeviantArt is recommending me a bunch of like weird abstract drawings in relation to this one. First word that comes to mind is panic. Never listened by yourself? You should. They're both really good bands. I love Animal Collective. Animal Collective is really good. Songtongs is my favorite. I think Feels is probably number 2. Merryweather Post Pavilion is probably number 3. Most people would say Merryweather Post Pavilion number 1. It's probably their best album, but I think I like Songtongs is my personal favorite. I think I like Feels better than Merryweather Post Pavilion. But I don't know. They're neck and neck. I think right now I would say Feels above Post Pavilion, but it's like a 0.1 difference. No, I saw that. I mean other people's abstract stuff. What are you sighing about now, Seamus? What are you sighing about now? Now we're entering another talky part of the stream. If you have any grievances that you'd like to air, you can do so right now. The floor is yours. Now I'm trying to think about what I want to do next. Nothing? Are you sure it's nothing? Are you sure it's nothing? I personally that's kind of suggestive. I should probably stop doing that. I personally don't think it's nothing. I'll point as much as I... Listen, fucko. Wait, no, I'm not bratty anymore. I'm not in brat mode. This one feels kind of tranquil to me. I don't know why. Despite how busy it is, this one feels kind of like zen to me. This feels like your mental state, like the moment before you reach like actual zen. This is like this is like the purge that goes through your mind before it's finally emptied and you enter a state of real zen. This is the static that you have to push through right before. It's like the calm. It's like the storm before the calm, you know? And that's what that feels like to me. The blue gives water vibes for sure. What is my take on the Sisters of Mercy? Is that a Warhammer thing? That sounds like a Warhammer thing. I can't search Google. I can't search the internet right now because my keyboard's not hooked up. It's a band? I actually don't know if I know who those are. I don't know if I have an opinion on them. I've never listened to the Sisters of Mercy. You want to talk to this cute female, but I've actively not forbidden you from doing so. Also, we're out. We're empty. They released 3 studio albums? Alright. I said you could talk to as many females as you'd like to. I do mean it. I have a friend who always used to say drunk words are sober thoughts, which I vehemently disagree with. I don't think that's necessarily true. But my lack of physical acumen does not mean that the words that I'm saying are false. I would never speak falsehoods to you. I hate that phrase. I also hate that phrase. What I'm trying to say, I shouldn't have said that because I didn't mean it at all. What I should have said is that my loss of control over my physical functions is not an indication that my mind is not as sharp as it always is. My mind is perhaps even sharper than it usually is, and the slurring is just the fact that my physical body cannot keep up with the emotional and spiritual processes that the rest of me is going through. You know? I do know Big. Big was good. First and Last, and always Floodland and Vision. Okay. I think I get it. What if I am the cute female? I don't think I am. I don't know. I'm not sure that Seamus would be so upfront with me. I think if I was the cute female in question, I don't know if Seamus would admit to that. I don't know if Seamus would call me cute. Dr. Jeep? Okay. Are you still crying, Bedman? Don't do that. Y'all gotta stop messing with my emotions so much. You mess with my emotions all the time. I did see that. I did see that post. I thought that was a band and not a specific song. I think my nails came out pretty good this time. I think they're looking pretty good. TBPH. This one's kind of fucked up. This is the only one that I'm really not... This is the only one I'm really not happy with. This one's kind of screwed up. But the other ones I think are... I'm satisfied. Frown or smile? I mean, that depends. My desk is so dusty. You're calming down? Please calm down. If you're upset about what I said earlier, I was just kidding. If you're upset about the stuff I said, I thought you could I thought we were on the same page there. I thought we were like we were just joking around together. If I knew it was gonna upset you so much, I wouldn't have said those things. I wouldn't have said such mean things to you. I thought we were under a mutual agreement that it wasn't being serious. I won't do that again then. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Did I hurt Bedman again? Apparently, I didn't mean to. Hold on, I gotta take a big sippy. You like it? Hold on. You're telling me you like this feeling? Now I don't know what to think. Who needs females anyway? Who cares about... Are you telling me... Oh, okay, well... You just didn't like the profanity? Okay. I'll try to curb that in the future then. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try. Ooh, I'd like to see a melancholic watercolor painting of a circus in a wasteland. Also sounds like an AI prompt. Although I guess an AI prompt is just like a description of a piece of artwork, which is what you said, so... I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm about to snap this toothpick. I'm thinking about it. I'm feeling it. I don't know what to do now. I painted my nails so much more quickly than I did last time. I guess now that I'm doing this, I guess this was maybe the first, like... This was like maybe the precursor. This thumb? You think so? Or this one? Let me look at them more closely. They definitely don't. Actually, wait, no, maybe this one does. Maybe this one does. This one's okay. This one's good, though. This one's Gucci. Or maybe not. Now I can't tell. No, I guess it is a little thin. I guess it is I guess, I don't know. Maybe I will recoat the thumbs. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll do one more. Can you rotate the camera now? Is that like a... Do you really not like that? I'm sorry for... sorry for screaming in your ears. I didn't mean to do that. I see some intense glop going on this nail. Now this nail is glopped to the fuck... Oh, God! Now this nail is glopped the fuck up. We gotta correct that. There we go. All right, I think that's good now. I think we're good now. No, maybe I do need to do a third coat. I don't know. Some of these don't look so hot now. Now that I'm looking at them more in depth, I'm not sure. Now I don't know. All right. I don't know if the martini as an opening drink is the best idea. I'm definitely feeling slightly more intoxicated than I usually am at this point in the stream. No, I think they're good now. I think they're good now. I think they're all good now. No, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. I think they're looking pretty, they're looking pretty even. This one's like, I'm gonna try to even the pinky out on this one. It's like pretty fucked up. Damn, I didn't want to do 3 coats, but I guess I have to. No, I think we're good. I think we're okay now. I think we're good. You can tell? I don't think you can. I think they've all gotten extra coats now. Wait, no, this one's kind of fucked up. Hold on. There's like a glob. There's like a little glob right here that has arisen. Oh no, that's not a glob of... That's my flesh. That's a piece of flesh. That's my skin. Never mind. I'll have to go violently rip that off later. What, you want my hands? What do you want to do with them? Your favorite rock? You got a bunch of rocks? Enough to have a favorite? What is that supposed to be? Oh, you're blowing on them? Okay, yeah, do that. Oh yeah, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, that might be one of the, maybe that was a sign way back when and I didn't realize it. Maybe this is like me reading too much into stuff, but... I remember when I was a wee child. This is in elementary school. This is a long-ass time ago. I don't remember who it was. I think maybe it could have been just a random kid, but I think maybe it was one of my friends. was like, "Hey, look at your nails. Look at your nails real quick." And I was like, "Okay." Now I had my hand on the table. So I just like splayed my hand out like this, and I looked at my nails, and they're like, "Yo, that means you're a girl." That's how girls look at their nails. Girls look at their nails like this. Guys look at their nails like this. They make like a claw and they look at it. And girls do it like this, you know? It's like one or the other. And I was like, "Wait, no." It was just more convenient. I wasn't thinking about it like that. It was just more convenient for me to look at it like this. You know? It was like already like, you know, it's like already in that position. But I don't know, that memory has stuck in my mind ever since. Isn't the claw the girly way? That's not what I was told. I was told the opposite. I was told this is like splaying your fingers out like this is the girly way, and this is a more masculine way. But I don't know. But also, this is just some kid in elementary school who said this to me, so I don't really know how true it is. But that memory has always stuck with me, so maybe it was a precursor. Maybe there's a reason I still remember that. Hmm. I don't like this image. Not sure why. There's something about it. Leave these thoughts unexplored. I see. I see. I could see how you would come to that interpretation. You went Smiley on the blue spot? You made a blue Smiley? It's a good band, by the way. Another band recommendation, Blue Smiley. I don't know, we haven't quite... We're only 2.5 hours into the stream. I think I might... have to call it here. I don't know. I don't really know what else I want to do. I don't really have any other ideas for the stream. I have to switch things up. I already painted my nails. We're nowhere near optimal vibes yet. You think we can get higher? Do you think we can get much higher from here? I don't know. My vibes are feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty vibey right now. If you think we're not quite there yet, I can keep we can keep going, but I don't know. I don't know what else I want to do. Don't say goodbye just yet. It might not be the end. I'm not sure. Unless you're saying goodbye because you took too many puffs and you have to retreat into your own personal dimension though, away from the rest of society. I'm not nipple rubbing my desk. It just feels... I don't know. The texture feels good. I'm not rubbing the desk, I'm rubbing the cutting mat, okay? You gotta pull an all-nighter? Why? That sucks. Although I kind of like pulling all-nighters. Oh, you're melting? Okay. No, this is not supposed to be the you guys yelling at me stream. This was not the designated yelling at me stream. I don't know about a community poker. I don't know how we would even do. I read it, but I didn't respond to it immediately. I don't know how would we do that? What would be the best vehicle for doing that? Prominence poker? I don't know what that is. Is that a thing? Is it free? Do I have to pay for it? That's my question. It's free? Okay. I'll look into it then. I am really tired too. I am also like really tired, and I do have to go to the bathroom. So I definitely will be taking a break. I didn't ban you from talking to any cute females. I told you to, I encouraged you to do so. You can do whatever it is you'd like, alright? I don't think I do have any poker ability. You can believe me, I'm telling you the truth. No, I would be sick at poker. I would have the best poker face. I put on my sunglasses. You'd not be able to tell. Start up the bazaar. I could do a ranked run. I didn't do my ranked run yet. It resets at 7 o'clock. I played earlier today and I got 0 wins. It was the worst run I've ever had. Imagine talking to enough cute females that some could ban you from talking to others. Are you calling me a cute female? I'm the one doing the banning in this case. Are you calling me a cute female? Are you sure you want to say that? You can't take it back if you say that. Now imagine a graveyard extending for many miles. Too many miles for you to ever traverse? I don't think I do want to imagine that. I don't think I do want to imagine that. I'll accept the Yomi challenge, but I don't think Carlos is here. If he issues a challenge, I would accept it, but I don't think he's here to give a challenge. Now imagine a dog on a unicycle. Where are we going with this? I don't know if I do want to be imagining these things. I don't know if I do want to imagine these things. I started playing Doom earlier. I want to play Doom 2016 and I want to play Doom Eternal again before the new one comes out. So I started replaying Doom earlier. That game's good. I like it. I don't know if I really like the secret hunting though. There's too many secrets. My obsessive desire to 100% things makes me want to seek out all the secrets, and there's maybe a few too many of those. They kind of disrupt the flow a little bit, but it is a fun video game. I do like it. Imagine that I stop imagining all these things and go on your break. Well, I don't want to imagine that. I want to actually do that. I want to actualize that. I don't want to just imagine it. A chubby Swedish boy licking an oversized lollipop. Chubby boys is an American invention? There's no chubsters in Sweden? Is that true? Alright, I am gonna get up and go take a break now. I have to get up. Otherwise I will die. I'll be right back. I missed the fade. I missed the fade. I needed to do a proper fade that time, but I did not get back. What is this? The ominous bells of doom. I don't want to listen to any ominous bells of doom. What if I just don't listen to that? I don't think I want to hear the ominous bells of doom. One Piece was crazy good this week. I got to read 2 chapters in a row. Because I was away. I was away when the last week's chapter came out, and I didn't have a chance to read it, so I got to read 2 in a row. It was awesome. It was sick. Also, the Shanks' evil twin theory is true. It's real. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard of in my life. Why? Why is it real? Why is that the truth? I don't get it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't care. This is not a safe space for One Piece. I'll spoil everything. I don't care. Fucking read One Piece. I've told you a million times. Is this the bells again? Or something different? No, I'm not listening to the bells. I'm not listening to the bells. Stop it. Did I see what you said in relation to chubby boys? That we can turn them all into chubby girls with your power? What's your power? What do you mean by that? Your power is force femme? What does that mean? Can you elaborate? I don't know if we need any more of that in the stream, by the way. I think that kind of happens just naturally. I prefer passive femme. I don't know about force femme. Don't listen to the bells. No, I don't need to read that. I know what you mean. You didn't need to link that article. You didn't need to link that article. At a large scale? Oh. Is it the same thing? No, this is a different link at least. What is this one? Oh yeah. Yeah, the the streams are set to automatically go up at midnight, and there's a bunch of them coming. So being the lone straight in the chat. Are you the lone straight in the chat? If there are any other straights out there in the chat, please speak up. You might be, Seamus. I don't know. You might be. I'm not sure. You are? Well, there you go. I mean, I think being in this chat kind of makes you at least a little bit gay. I think being in this chat puts you at least, even if you're 100% straight before, you're like 99% now. I don't think you could watch this stream and maintain that you're 100% straight. I just don't think it's possible. I'm sorry. VOD watch together night? I'm not going to watch. If you guys want to get together on your own time and watch the VODs, you can do that, but I'm not going to be watching my own VODs. Although I do, that is Wind Waker Link. I do kind of, I thought Waker Link was going to be like a town in like some like remote town in the UK or something. Just because I've kissed the girls and the boys? Alright, no need to brag. Alright, you know I gotta fucking show off over there. Oh, look at me. I've kissed a girl and a boy. I've gotten 2 kisses. Alright, let's fucking relax, okay? I don't remember asking. Your ability is that you're cute and sweet and pretty? Okay. And that somehow causes forced feminization? Yes? Okay. You're irresistible in that regard? Wait, what is this one? Non-binary and okay. They look almost identical in the they're like reversed kind of. It was hard for me to tell the difference from the Twitch chat preview. Both of them have yellow, right? No, I guess okay. No, the asexual doesn't have, it looks from far away it looks kind of yellowish. When I look real close, but when I'm very far away, it's very hard to tell the difference. Bort? Eat shit, Norman. Ugh. No, you're not looking at what I'm looking at. If you were looking at exactly what I'm looking at, you would agree with me. he would say, you know what? I agree. Does look like there's maybe a hint of yellow there. They kind of blend together. Yes, Bedman? I did that already. I just went and did that. I'm good now. The piss has been blasted. This is the return from the break. Why is the VRB screen still here? Because I don't know what else to put up. Is this what you want to see? Is this what you want to fucking see? Are you happy now? Are you happy? What is fairy chess? No, you can't see my reflection. You can't see it. No. Can you? No, you can't see it. I'm moving around right now. I guess maybe you can see it a little bit, but it's just like a shape. It's not like... Get that out of there. You can't see it. You couldn't see it. Oh, fairy chess is like a whole idea. It's not like, this is weird. Oh, there's just like, oh, this is... I'm entering a whole new rabbit hole here. Leapers, riders, hoppers, compound pieces, Chinese chess, chunky. What the hell is this? Chunky. I'm entering a whole new world. I know, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, stop trying to make me think that I'm doxing myself. Now you're gonna restrict the VODs. Now you're never gonna be able to watch this stream again because you memed me into thinking that you could see my face. That is my number one fear. Even just being able to see my hands is like... This is almost too much. I feel like I need to take this away from you. I feel like you don't deserve it anymore. The real life me and the stream me are they used to be two vastly different people, but I guess maybe they're getting a little bit closer now over time. I guess maybe now they're getting a little bit more in sync than what they used to be. But you don't want to know the real me. You don't want to know IRL Alchemilia. You wouldn't like it. The stream version is way better. The streaming version is the much more preferred version. That one's way better. That one's much more much preferred. Yeah, I don't know. The demilitarized. No, this is the most militarized version. This is the most milli you can get. I don't know. It's been weird lately. I just kind of had a bit of it like I just kind of had like a bit of it come back, but I thought I was finally like getting over it, like integrating the stream version of myself and the IRL version of myself. But like going back to my hometown, seeing all my old friends and shit like that, like I don't know. Maybe there is more of a separation than I thought. It's hard to tell. Self-actualization is not an easy process, you know? Because that's what I want to be. I want to be the version of myself that's like complete, you know? It's like a fully realized person. But striking a balance between the two is not easy. The person that I am on stream and the person that I am off stream are not the same person. And I don't necessarily want that to be the case, you know? I'd like them to be closer together than what they are. But they're not one to one. Like I don't know, when I was getting ready to do the nail painting on stream, it felt really good. I don't really know how to describe it, but it was like a very intense feeling. It does make me very happy. It was a very good stream tonight. I did have a lot of fun. And it does feel good to have the nails painted again, for sure. Even though they're kind of fucked up looking right now. I gotta do a little bit of touch-up work like I did last time, but... you get... I mean, it's not really so much the way that I talk or the way that I express my... I mean, certain aspects of how I express myself, but, like... I don't know. This is one of those times where I wish I could articulate myself better, but I feel like I can't quite do it right now. I'm working through it in my own mind, so... I'm doing great. Thank you. I hope you mean that. I hope you're not just saying that. I hope you really mean that. I am trying my best. I am trying my best. However, whatever that might end up being, I am trying my best. I know you all get it. I know you all get it. I've said this before many times, and it's still true, but everybody else accepts me way more than I accept myself. Everybody else accepts me for who I am way more than I do myself. And I'm really grateful for that. I mean it. Stop it, Seamus. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I owe more to you. I feel like I owe more to you as a streamer. I gotta be like, I gotta be stronger. I have an obligation, you know? I feel like there's like, I have the potential. There's more that I could be, and I owe it to you. Is this the end of stream sap? Maybe, I guess. I guess that's what this is. You can't handle serious talk? Well, it's probably gonna get pretty serious. If I keep going, it's probably gonna get pretty serious, so you might want to duck out now. If you can't handle the serious talk, you might want to just leave. You might need to protect yourself, because it's probably only gonna get more serious from here. Alright, well that's up to you then. You're not under duress. You're under no obligation to respond. That's really all that I expect, honestly, and this is how I felt about it from the very beginning. That's really all I expect when I start talking about serious shit on the stream. I don't expect anybody to respond to me. I just like to ramble to myself. I just like to ramble to myself, and that makes me feel better. You don't need to do anything. This is a service to you. That's what the stream is. It's me providing a service to you, the viewer. You don't owe anything in return. You don't have to give anything in return. You're just here to enjoy yourself. Or I guess, like, you're here to get what you want out of the stream. And if you're not getting what you want out of the stream, then you can leave, I guess. There's nothing chaining you here. There's nothing that you need to do for me. I'm here for you. And if what I'm doing happens to align with what it is that you're seeking, then that's good. And if those two paths, if those two things diverge, then you're under no obligation to stay here. You can just go do whatever you want. Treat it lightly. Don't take shit too seriously. I take the stream seriously, so you don't have to. I do kind of know how you'll respond, Stone. You seem like a much more confident entity than I am. You seem much more stone-like. I'm more like putty. I'm more like soft clay. But I feel like Kat said something that I wanted to think about. Yeah, I don't know if I'm necessarily falling into old grooves. I feel like I'm kind of like, I don't know. I wanted like I wanted the return home to be sort of like a turning point. And in some respects, I feel like it was, but in other respects, I feel like it wasn't quite. I don't know. I have sort of like a tendency in my mind to like set up these moments in life to be more impactful than they end up being. I build things up in my mind to be like these big moments, and they're never ever quite to live up to it. And I try not to do that anymore, but I think it was very helpful in a way, and then I feel like it was able to like it changed my perspective in a lot of ways, but it also But it also didn't change things in a lot of ways, which I think is equally important. Yeah, we're revving up the fryers right now, picture. The fryers are getting revved. Can you see my reflection in the fucking... in this? How clear does my visage appear in this whiskey glass? Can you see my... exactly what I look like? Can you triangulate my position from what you're looking at right now? You fucking bitch. Little Saturday night libation. Exactly. No, you didn't. You didn't see it. You're lying. I don't know. I don't really know who I am. And I think maybe that might be... I think I'm starting to realize that that might be my path in life. I think maybe that is what I am, is the person who doesn't know who they are. And I think I've tried... I think that's where a lot of my strife comes from. Is trying to push back against that. I think really what I'm meant to do is just kind of like go with the flow. And not try to force anything. And just kind of accept that I'm not going to really be super confident in myself as a person and my identity. I'm always going to be sort of in between. I'm always going to be sort of not quite there. In a state of superposition. Well, I do have age and repetition right now. The only thing that's really been repeated is the questioning. The only thing that gets repeated is like the that sort of like liminal feeling of being on the outside, being the outsider. None of us are old. I'm close. I'm close to being old. It's my fucking birthday in like 3 days. 5 days? 4 days? How many days? Shit, 2 days. It's past midnight now. It's my birthday in like 2 days. I wonder who's the oldest one here? I don't. I don't know if I want to know that. I don't think I do want to know that. Ugh. $95? I wish. Maybe one day, hopefully. That was my original goal for the stream, by the way. To get maybe a little bit more embarrassing. I've always thought of myself as kind of like a little weirdo outsider on the fringes. So that's kind of that was like my ideal goal for the stream, is to sort of make a place for people who feel like they don't have anywhere else to go, you know? To create kind of a space where, you know, the people who don't feel like they belong anywhere else can just kind of like hang out. And that would be the thing that ties everybody together. In a weird way. But it feels really fucking lame to say that out loud. So I'd always say that to myself. That's how I'm able to stream. Is I had to tell myself that the stream doesn't matter. I had to tell myself the stream is just like some silly thing that I do for fun. And it's totally inconsequential and it doesn't matter. And there's no point to it. And that's what allows me to keep going. But I've unfortunately had to deal with the fact that the stream actually means a hell of a lot to me. I've unfortunately had to deal with the fact that the stream actually is like maybe one of the most important things in my life right now. The stream actually means like a whole heck of a lot. I need a little fidget toy. This is my fidget toy. What are you talking about? I can get my box of I got a bunch of matches. I like playing with boxes of matches. I could go fuck with that a little bit. What are the people in it? I mean, that's another thing that I've struggled with a lot. Is like, I like to tell myself, like, you know, you can come and go from the stream as you please. You can watch the stream and just check it out and leave and do whatever. You could talk, you could not talk, you could. It's just like a piece of entertainment for you. Like, you don't have to worry about that. I don't want you to, like, bring any baggage or have any attachment to it, but, like. But deep down in my heart of hearts, I actually care a lot. I actually care, like, a whole lot about the people watching, and I worry all day, every day about whether or not people are gonna show up again. Whether or not anybody's gonna, like, watch the stream this time. What if they don't? What if they decide, you know what, actually that stream sucks? Actually, that stream's, like, really bad. I'm not gonna watch it anymore. I thought about it in the downtime. The Alchemilia stream actually is fucking really bad. I'm never gonna watch it again. I do think about that. And I shouldn't say it because that's gonna put weight on you. That's gonna put baggage on you as a viewer. That's the policy that I need to have as a streamer. I need you to hate me. I need you, the viewer, to fucking hate me. Treat me as disposable entertainment. Don't get attached. Don't think of me as a real human being. I'm just a piece of entertainment who doesn't matter and means nothing to you. That's the attitude you should have. You made a Twitch account because of the VODs? You can't say that. You're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me, like, you're gonna get me too emotional. That's hurtful. I know it's hurtful. It's a defense mechanism. I'm scared of people caring about me. It's a terrifying feeling. I don't know how to deal with it. You're not the reason that I'm on Twitch. You were not the reason I'm on Twitch. I started streaming way before I even knew you. That is not the truth. That is a false flag operation. I was streaming way before I ever even knew you. You're a liar. That's not the truth. Fun fact? Is it a fun fact? Is it actually fun? Is it a fun fact or is it just a fact? Huh? What's the exact center of the camera? Can I find it? Oh yeah, you like that? You like that visual ASMR? You like that? Make you want to give streaming a shot? You should try it. It's fun. This could be you. You could be an embarrassing emotional wreck on camera in front of a live studio audience right now. This could all be yours. Wow. You have to I mean, I guess, yeah, you're kind of using the name of a copyrighted character. You probably would have to reban pretty severely. We could be a silly little VTuber group. Now you're gonna get me to say even more embarrassing shit, now that I'm thinking about it. This is sort of something that I've been thinking about for a very long time, that I sort of applied to my entire life. When I was in college, that was one of the things that they would say all the time. This was a lesson that was pounded into me. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Guess what? I didn't fucking know anybody. Nobody liked me. I didn't make any connections. I made exactly one connection, and he's in the chat right now. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Then why the fuck am I here? It's not what I know? Then why am I learning things? What's the point of learning if that doesn't matter? And I've like modeled my entire life around that. I reject that statement. I'm gonna build myself up from nothing. I don't need to know people. I can just be myself. And that's enough, goddammit. Why should I have to piggyback off the success of others? Why can't I succeed on my own? It's not what you know, it's who you know. Bitch, I know myself. Why should I bother knowing anybody else? I need to know myself. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what the stream is supposed to be. That's what the game company is supposed to be. I don't need to know anybody else. I gotta know myself. I gotta build this shit up from the ground. I gotta prove those fuckers wrong. They treated me like shit. That's part of what I was talking about before. This is the place where people who don't belong come to feel like they do belong. You don't need to know anybody else. You just need to know yourself. That's the type of people that come here. At least I hope so. That's the type of idea that I want to cultivate. Because that's how you succeed on Twitch. That's what I've noticed over the years. Is that's how you succeed on Twitch. The dirty truth is... The dirty truth is Twitch is just another social media website. You gotta network. Everything is about fucking networking. Nothing matters except how much you can appear likable to other people. You gotta network. And the dirty, dirty truth is I hate networking. I don't want to network. I don't want to make other people like me. I don't want to be palatable. I don't want to have to fucking talk to people. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to do it. And so that was sort of how I set off on my mission. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm not gonna try to pander. I'm not gonna try to make friends. I'm not gonna try to schmooze. I'm not gonna try to network. I'm just gonna fucking do whatever it is I feel like. And I guess it turns out that there's people who kind of resonate with that. I mean, you might not believe me when I say it, but like, This really is like so much more than I ever even imagined I would achieve. Like, it really ain't much. In the grand scheme of things, it's not much, but it's still so much more than I ever thought was possible. That's kind of why I feel like I could just do this shit forever. I'm already like, I don't know. I'm already in a position where I never thought I would be here. I could just paint my nails on stream and people are hyped to watch it. I can just do stupid shit like this where I can paint my nails and people are like excited to see that happen. Oh man. I think the nail painting streams are dangerous. They get too real. They get too emotional. They get too heady. I should switch to snail painting streams. I don't have any snails. If I had a snail, I would do that, but I don't have one. Sadly. Actually, you know what? Sit in silence. I'll be right back. Enjoy the howling void of your own brain. Ugh. Enjoy being a Enjoy being a sentient creature. Who feels thoughts and has emotions. You're gonna get more coffee? Don't do that. Oh yeah, my dad was watching the Sopranos documentary. I gotta watch I gotta watch the actual Sopranos first. That's my great shame as an Italian American. I've never actually seen the Sopranos. I know it's good. I know it's good. I know. You don't have to tell me. You don't gotta tell me, okay? You don't gotta fucking tell me. I know. I'm too drunk to operate a computer right now. Someone's gotta get me off the fucking sticks. I'm too fucked up. Someone's gotta take me off the fucking controls. You pretended to be Italian for the whole pandemic? Your shame is hidden? Are you sure? I saw that message. I saw that one. Nah, shit. Yeah, give me the controller that's not actually plugged in. That's got to be the first that's got to be the first movie stream. We got to watch Tokyo Gore Police. I'm wearing my Tokyo Gore Police shirt right now. I don't know if I can show this on stream. There's like nudity and violence on my t-shirt right now. I don't know if you're allowed to see that. I take it back. That's got to be the first movie that's streamed. We gotta watch Tokyo Gore Police. That movie fucking rules, dude. I was not shit-talking Picture earlier. I said he wasn't here to give me a challenge. How do you do a movie stream? Do I just like open up like a VC or do I get like a text channel? Like, how do I do it? I don't want to fucking talk to people while I'm watching a movie. Do I open up like a separate text channel where you can post things? I mean, I would be the one streaming the movie. Alright, that's fair. Oh, you could be really racist on Kick. They don't give a shit. You could say as many slurs as you want. Force mute everybody else? I don't know how to do that. That's what I would do. There would be no talking aloud. You could only use the text channel. You just wish it didn't promote gambling. The racism is fine, but the gambling is where you draw the line. Just search it up. I'm a smart girl. Are you sure about that? I guess I'll figure it out. How about Wednesdays or the desert? Everybody complained about Wednesday streams. How about that as the that's the designated movie streams? Big talk for someone who didn't do anything for MLK Day. I erected an MLK tree. All right. I got together with my friends in the city and we raised an MLK tree in his honor. All right. My hand looked really fucked up right there. Did I get nail polish on my fucking shirt? I think I did. Damn. That's good, Yak. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that. I think the stream is ending now. It's a memory of the stream, I guess so. Everything reminds you of her? You mean me? Who's her? Is her me? Piano sample sounds familiar. I don't recognize it. I know it from that song. I didn't do anything. I have no connection to this picture whatsoever. Are you challenging me to a Yomi fight right now? I can't even talk. I can't even speak. If I'm gonna do some Yomi hustle right now, I need to get another drink. I need to get way drunker than I am right now. I need to get like dangerously drunk. I need to reach like the verge of hospitalization, I think. I gotta put on some fucking surge music. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I apologize for being so embarrassing and so real for a little while there. I was legitimately on the verge of tears for a little while. I almost broke down and started crying. You're not going to get it out of me that easily. You're going to have to work a little bit harder than that if you want me to cry on stream. I came close. I was real close to breaking down, but I didn't quite get there. You're gonna have to try a little bit harder than that if you want me to cry on stream. I hope that was alright. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's the designated birthday stream. I don't advertise my birthday like in the title or anything like that. Tomorrow's the designated birthday stream. We're gonna be playing Gitaroo Man. It's gonna be sick. I'm not gonna finish the game. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna finish the game and I'm gonna get way too drunk and it's gonna be really hard and I'm not gonna beat it. Zoe's gonna fuck me up for real? Probably. I'm gonna say right now, I want to beat the game in one sitting. I'm probably not going to do it. I'm probably gonna drink too much and then throw up and then come in my own mouth. And that's gonna be the end of the stream. But hopefully, instead of that happening, we're gonna play all of Gitaroo Man. I provided an auditory backdrop for your computer painting. I'm glad. As long as you share the painting that you did. If you listen to the stream while engaging in an artistic endeavor, you are legally obligated to share the results of that artistic endeavor in a channel where I can see them. That is the that is the contract that you sign when you do that. From now unto the future. You shared it? Okay, good. Then you can live. You're allowed to live. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh man. Really glad you didn't hear that. I do bad things when I stay up too late? Of course I do. I'm gonna keep drinking and I'm gonna smoke drugs. I've never watched a single video from the Costco guys. Costco Man and Child. I don't think I've ever actually seen a single video of theirs. And I don't want to change that. Ah, shit. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow to embarrass myself live on camera. It's probably going to be even worse. I feel like tonight was pretty bad on the embarrassment scale. Tomorrow might be even worse. Look forward to it. Anyway. I love you all. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I really do hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm still gesturing towards the camera as if you can see it. I hope you had fun. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. That's it. Good night.